Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Hajara Nakunda. I wish you a happy festive season. Please be safe, wear your mask and keep a distance. So today sister is ending talking about disrespect and bullying in workplaces. Yeah, basically I personally have gone through that and it hasn't been really easy. It takes a lot of energy every time you're actively shielding your mental health because you don't want to retaliate, you don't want to react because this is now your superior. So unfortunately, many people do not outgrow their bullying tendencies in the schoolyard. Most especially the bosses we meet at workplaces, you find that they love humiliating and then embarrassing their subordinates. And it's so sad that this is not in the law. This system of bullying and then embarrassing people is not actually talked about independently in the employment law. So bad. So today I want to talk about disrespect and embarrassing subordinates at work, especially by bosses. And the first thing that hurts is that they invade your personal life. I remember one day we had a meeting and we had come late. Yes, we were in wrong, but then the way that they approached us was so wrong. I remember one of us was pregnant, then one had just finished his wedding, and then when this guy was talking to us, he kept saying, "You're not yet married, you're still confused, I know why you're late." Then this one is pregnant and she's coming late, I don't know even how she's going to manage her marriage. I hear the other one has just gotten married, and then you're like, how does this personal life connect to me coming late to work? I felt like that was so bad. Some of us, like a few of them, cried because they were like, why does he have to talk about our personal life and then us coming late at work? So that was really very bad. Then there is also this system of verbal statements that are not really good. I remember when I had just joined my workplace and I was just a new girl from campus. I lost my dad, unfortunately. That was 2017, and when I returned to work after the burial, I was a little bit weak, so uncomfortable around the place, and I go to my experience office and I'm like, let me go back home because I'm really not catching up, I'm not fine. And he's like, hey, people die, I don't see why you're grieving so uselessly. Oh my god, that thing had me. I was like, I'm not like here for Marugo, that money they collect when people die. I'm like, I just came to ask for some time off. Why do you have to be so mean? So that thing hurt me so much. Then I also remember another statement. I'm talking about those statements that are so disrespectful at work. You can also share your own in the comment section. So I have this other statement where, like, because of COVID, we had to sit out and a few people were supposed to be sitting inside. And sitting in the tent, the rain, the sun, it was so really uncomfortable because I have a breathing problem. So this day I just wake up and I'm not really fine because I've been visiting the doctors all the time and they're like, no, you should stop doing this, stop sitting outside, when it's too cold you need to be in. And then I talk to my boss and I tell him I'm actually having troubles maintaining my health in the tent. And then he's like, oh, some people are praying that I live in a tent, and then you're here asking me to bring you back inside. Who should I really listen to? Who should I give the opportunity? And I'm like, really? This is about someone's health. Why would you act like you're a god and you're thinking, who should you answer? Who shouldn't you answer? Really? It was not really cool. But then, besides all those statements and everything that I've told you, if you really still need the job, these are the things you have to do. If you still need the job, because for me, I walked away, that it was not worth it. But if you need a job and you have your own reasons you want to still stay around, this is what you do. Whenever there is a little bit of bullying and then disrespectful statements, be objective and make sure you don't take things personal. Reflect and then think about everything they have told you honestly. If you see it's not something to concern you, even if you know it's not something that had to really be said to you, then let it go. Let it go. Then the other thing, seek for advice. You can start doctor, psychiatrist, because let me tell you, mental health is really serious. People go mad, people lose self-esteem, people lose confidence. So you should seek advice and treatment from a professional doctor, and then they will advise you on how to go by with the situation. If you decide to leave, then that would be the best for you. Then the other thing, if you feel like you're in that good term and you're in that good mood, you can talk to your bosses, write them a letter and say, maybe this and this is not right, I don't feel well being treated like this, when you're talking to me, don't say this. Okay, you can talk to them in a civil way and see how things go, because seriously, you cannot work and you're doing something and then you're not appreciated, you're being bullied, you're being disrespected, and actually some bosses use your personal life to really make you feel like you are no good at your workplace. You find that someone or everyone knows about you, and I hear this system of, this one has no connection, so even if no one will come, actually I even remember someone who told me, you can only, by the way, get promoted when you have a mnene, a big person around. And then I'm like, hey, what do you mean? And then he's like, who is your father? And I'm like, hey, my father is dead. And then he's like, hey, so you have to work hard. You either have a mnene, I don't know, if you're married, if you have a boyfriend, you should be connected for you to get a promotion. And I'm like, really? So that is life at workplaces nowadays. But if you're going through the same process, the same experience, and things are not going well for you, look at these other things below. Like, are you getting a promotion? Are you being appreciated? Do you feel like you're developing career-wise? Is it helping you somewhere else? Like, besides the money, how are you benefiting from this job? So if there's nothing you're gaining, like promotion, career-wise, there's no growth, my dear, money is money. You can always make money anywhere. Please, I'm not telling you to quit, but you have to first do an assessment and make sure you have your good reasons, because when you quit without good reasons, my dear, you're going to regret again. So you should make sure you've exhausted the assessment, you're sure you want to leave, this is not for you, then you move on and walk away. And for the bosses who are watching and you've listened to this message, remember to be more judicious, because you're doing things unprofessionally and you're hurting people. So take care, be happy, enjoy your festive season. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a happy new year 2022. I hope you make good decisions, you meet good people, you get introduced to a space that is healthy, there is maturity, there is growth, and there is good money, and you succeed career-wise. I hope you don't get another space where you have to prove yourself to endure pain, not actively shield your mental health. That is not really what we eat. So make sure you do what you deserve. Even if you need the money and you're going through certain situations, money is money, but remember, you deserve the best. You deserve the best treatment, you deserve the best respect, because we all need the respect, because we already respect ourselves. We don't need to be mistreated by people who just refuse to outgrow their bullying system. No, we need a better space. So I'm now in a good space, I'm happy, and it's not like I regret anything. Got the best experience, best friends, so it's a good system. So happy new year. Christmas was my birthday, this is my birthday treat, so I send my best regards to my sister Rehema Mutoni. She's the one who has sponsored everything. She has told me to just doll up, look good, be happy. So my sister Nunu, she's also been there for me. I have a friend called Glow. She actually does makeup. She's the best person you should see for makeup. Then my photographer, my videographer Adam, he's the best person you should. And you really need to meet my team. They are good people, health people. They have gone through a lot, but they chose to grow positively. Bye. Happy New Year. Hagara Nankunda.